Hi, this is Professor Teixeira. In this video, I'm going to talk about production management, some concepts of production management, and these concepts are based on the class notes production management and execution. If you want to follow, you can use the class notes. Key definitions: production planning. These are decisions about what to produce, when to produce, where, and what resources to use. That's the planning part. The production scheduling is providing details about when we're going to produce the products. The production execution is implementing the decisions and coordinating resources to execute the plan, to make it happen. And production control is after starting the execution process. Are we doing according to the plan? Are we following the plan? What is happening? That's decisions and actions to direct and control the execution process to make sure it's going according to our plan. The overview for the entire set of slides are this. I'm going to start talking about production models. We're going to see 3 production models in this class based on our class notes. The first one is make to stock. Make to stock is basically the company produces for inventory, produces regardless of, not regardless, but independent of what the demand really is. So the company knows that's the reason. The company knows the demand. That's the reason we learn demand forecasting to forecast the demand. But then the company uses this information to produce for stock, for inventory. This is the reason that production is not linked to sales order. So we produce, put in inventory, and then we sell. Future sales are covered by inventory. It's an appropriate model for highly standardized products with stable and predicted demand, because we can predict demand, we can forecast the demand with few minor errors, and then we produce to satisfy this demand. The other one is make to order. In the make to order, the company waits to sell the product first and then start production of that specific product. Again, make to order is the company sells the products, has an order, and then starts production. That's, for example, how Dell used to do a lot in the 90s. Sell first and then start producing the laptops back at that time. I don't know, nowadays it's a mix of producing for inventory and make to order. But this is the reason it says here, production is triggered, it's linked to sales order. So there is an order, a sale order, we sold, then we start production. Production start after sales orders have been received. The manufacturer knows the demand before production because it produces only what it sells. Sales are covered by subsequent production orders and is appropriate for highly customized, tailored, more expensive products with uneven demand. And finally, assemble to order is a combination of make to stock and make to order. What companies do is they produce components in advance based on forecast and demand planning, and then they let these like components of semi-finished products waiting for sales orders to come for the final assembly. Okay, so the final assembly starts off the sales order, but the company produces many components, many parts, many semi-finished products sitting there waiting for the sales order to come. It builds a standardized component and keep them in stock until they are needed. Okay. I'm going to stop this video here and then talk about production flow discrete manufacturing in the next video. Thanks.